товарища Сталина. Ну, раздевайтесь по-быстрому.
It was idea to show history of USSR from different angles. So main idea was to show balance of sex, freedom, and power of the state. We choose theme sex in USSR to show how it looks. For example, when you have 1917, it was a fully freedom of these things, and it was first in the world and from this side. And the idea was quite popular. We can say quite popular in 20, in 30, and all these communistic things was in Great Britain and US, everywhere.
Валите назад в свой колхоз.
But after, sex is died in USSR, in Brezhnev time and so on. And after this, USSR died. Our initial idea was to create some kind of alternative regional video platform where such people like we or other civil society groups can have a voice. Basic idea from early beginning of ARU TV, we want not to create standard content which people can find everywhere. We try to be creative, we try to give something fresh, something new. And when we put it on YouTube, YouTube immediately close access.
Сейчас Сашка из института придет.
Тетя, как рано?
Так, Боже, белье в шкаф.
We try to communicate. What do you mean? What problem? It's shocking content, adult content, so on. Okay, it's mainly formal answers. We say our argument. It's fully education video. No idea to make a porno. We haven't any chance to communicate, to argue, to find some compromise about any of these cases. From point of YouTube, no willing to do something with this. Even in some cases, they quite negative. Just do what we want. And it looks for me similar, like for example, Russian or Belarusian authorities behave and act. Same situation. We are strong. You are not. So please do what we want or go away. I think Russian state has quite smart policy about YouTube. They understand that it's a huge and important source of information for Russian public. And they understand that it's maybe not wise to just close in video or just close YouTube and so on. They use in different cases different strategy. I think it's really important because in case of Russia, in case of Belarus, we have situation even in social networks when state effectively can run propaganda inside these networks, and in these situations people receive only information from one side. I think in long-term perspective it's not wise from point of these big companies to have such policy to the people, and not wise to support authoritarian authorities in such countries like Russia, Belarus and others. Because basically in long-term perspective they depend from people, and audience give possibility to have this advertising revenues and so on. And if audience will think in one day, okay, we have fresh new platform which can do it better, they go to this platform, and they lost this.